My name is Irene Benjamin, and I'm here to interview my friend. Her name is Hildah. She started Berea class, and when I was checking, I thought they are doing very good in nurturing people here in Kenya. And I think I'll introduce Hildah to you. She's going to tell you what she's doing with her class, and from there we'll carry on. So this is Hildah. She's my friend, and she serves in Faith and Hearing Ministry Church. And I think she's just going to tell us a little more about what she's doing in Berea Ministry. Welcome, Hildah.
Thank you, Pastor Irene. Berea is a class which was started to equip believers in understanding the Word of God and reading the Bible with understanding, interpreting the Bible for themselves, and applying it to their daily lives as they nurture their children and also their ministries.
Okay, thank you, Hildah. I would love to ask you just a few questions. Like, what exactly are you teaching the people in Berea Ministry?
We have started first of all by teaching the reasons why we believe after we gave our lives to Christ. What does it mean to be a born-again believer? What does it mean to walk in faith? What does it mean to have fellowship with God? Where did the fellowship go in the first place, and how did God bring it back? So we start by knowing who is the person of Jesus Christ and what he means to us. And then now we have moved on to teaching on prayer and the Word of God. The word of God that is taught in the Bible. How do we apply it in our prayer life?
And so how do you think that all those things you're teaching them is helping them?
Teaching the Word of God to people who are newly born again, or those who have been born again for a while and they haven't been using it practically, helps that person use the Word of God practically. It grows their faith, their family grounded on the Word of God. They know deeply, or their faith starts growing root.
And how has that affected your church? Is the church growing numerically? Is it growing? Which ways do you see those people grow?
One of the growths that I've seen is the grounding in the Word of God, that people are more confident even when they stand to testify. Wow. They know how to testify. They also know how to explain their faith to anybody who asks them a question concerning their faith. When they ask, why do you believe what you believe? They are able to answer that with knowledge. More so, they are able also to evangelize, even to their families. They are able to reach out to their families and explaining their faith to the family. And we have started seeing those family members who are not believers, those who are not coming to church, have started trickling in.
Wow, that's very good. And now we have known what you are teaching them and how it's affecting them in life. As the small group you have, what are some of the advantages you've seen in the small group? You know, like, how do they communicate? Are there friendships that have been formed there, or what's going on?
Yes, friendships are forming, but the most significant thing that I've seen is people ask those questions which bother them and they cannot ask them on a Sunday service.
Wow.
They ask, what did God mean by this? Or when I'm going through this phase of life, how am I supposed to relate it with the Word of God? So whenever we meet together, we grow in friendships.
Yes.
We also grow in breaking of the bread, the Word of God.
Yes.
And I have seen also people are growing in expressing themselves, because when we meet, these are people who have not, some of them have not gone so far in school. So you give them opportunity to read.
Yes.
And you correct their English. You give them opportunity to speak which they
Yes.
would not get on a
Sunday morning. Yes.
or even in their own fellowship. Maybe they maybe speak in mother tongue, but this time they read the booklet that we use. They read the Bible for themselves, and also you give them the opportunity to explain what they understand by what they have read. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
okay. That shows growth. And my last question will be, what are like the advantages of that class to the community or to the church or to other ministries in the church?
I would like to say that the first focus of starting this class
Yes.
is to make the believer well equipped in order to spread the faith with confidence.
Yes.
And I can say this one will make the ministers more firm, even if they're in the ushering ministry, praise and worship.
Yes.
When we read about worship and what it means to God and where worship began, when they stand in front there to lead people in worship, they have something to explain to them what we are doing. And also, we also teach family life.
Yes.
So the mothers and the fathers are able to apply the Christian principles in their bringing up of their children, and also living together as a family. And we are seeing them, some saying, this class has helped me to relate better with my husband,
Wow.
to relate better with my wife, to relate better with my children.
Yes.
Now I'm not that ignorant person who thought that it's only the pastor who is supposed to pastor my family or my children. Now they are doing it at the family level. Even in their businesses, we are telling them to go and teach what they have learned.
Yes.
Even with the colleagues they do business with, or even in a staff room, if they are teachers, they should share their faith with confidence, because they can say, the Bible in this book and this verse says this and this and this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really applicable in day-to-day life.
Yes.
So I think I'll stop there, and I think you are doing a good job.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on. And I believe as you train them, they'll become better people, better citizens, and they will serve the Lord forever. Thank you.
Amen.